Welcome to Collecting Chaos. My name is James, and I forgot to open up the aperture on my camera. Yeah, welcome to Wednesday Night Coffee with Collecting Chaos. My name is James, and tonight I'm going to have something a little different for you. Well, not that much different. I'm still going to show the comics that I pressed over the last week. I've got some, well, I don't really have anything new, but I have something that's new, if that makes any sense. In other words, they don't belong to me yet. I had someone drop some comics off so I could look through them and make an offer. And I'm going to go ahead and show those tonight. So, Patrick, glad you could stop in, even if it's just a flyby. Jerry, how are you doing tonight? Glad to see you. If you're not, for the people that are watching, if you're not subscribed to Jerry the Jitterbugs channel, you really should be. He has some great stuff on there. Early silver, there is a little bit of golden age. I'll be showing that pretty quick here. And there's some bronze and some copper, so a little bit of everything. I'm going to show those before I show the comics that I pressed. And they're mostly low grade. So I haven't really decided what I want to offer them. There's a couple of good ones in here, though. So I don't think there's anything that's pre-1952. There might be one. No, wait, there is. There's one that's like from 1942. So that's kind of cool. Just subbed? You mean you weren't already? Oh, you mean you just subbed to Jerry's channel? Cool. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start showing these now. These don't belong to me yet. I'm still trying to decide what I want to offer them for. And like I said, most of them are low grade, a couple are mid grade, and they start out with this is Silver Age, a Millie the Model number 163. And it's worth between $2 and $5 in this condition. So not that great. I'm not going to pay full value for them, that's for sure. Yeah, I got that. Here's number 172, also a low grade copy. Again, worth between $2 and $5. And number 177. This one surprised me. I looked in Overstreet, and they have it for about $10 in this condition. And then I look at in this sold section of eBay, and it lists for about $10. So this one is actually worth a little bit. This next one is an Atlas comic, so it's from the 50s. And it's My Friend Irma, number 30. So that looks kind of like a neat thing there. And if I do buy them, this next one will be going in my collection. Leave It to Binky, number 42. This one is worth between about $7.50 and $10. Atlas is a pre-Marvel, that's right. And this one, I wrote the values down, and I can't read them now. This one's worth between $15 and $20 in this condition. Then you asked for Golden Age. Here you go. Cats and Jammer Kids feature book number 30. And Overstreet in this condition had it at about $20. And eBay sold a similar copy for about $40. Actually, it went for like $58, but it was in a little bit better shape. So Yeah, you got to watch out for that. If you're not careful, I might teach you something. Then I think this one might actually be Golden Age also. From Quality Comics, Black Hawk number 62. 1952. It's in that in-between era. And this one, eBay has them for around $20 in this condition, and Overstreet listed for about $100 in this condition. So you got to take everything with a grain of salt. But Black Hawk is kind of a neat. I always liked that comic. So, and the reason I say it's kind of an in-between era, when I first started collecting comics back in 1968, 1969, which was a couple of weeks ago. Okay, more than a couple of weeks ago. Of course, I read and I kind of collected before that, but I didn't get serious until around 1969, 1970. The ages were Golden Age and Silver Age, and then you had Current. And the Golden Age was from 1938 to the end of World War II. And the Silver Age was from the first showcase number 4, first appearance of the Silver Age flag, to 1968. So the Silver Age had just finished when I started collecting comics. How you doing, Ken? Glad you could stop in. Now, since then, of course, they've expanded the Golden Age, and what really expanded the Golden Age to right up to the Silver Age was when Overstreet came out with that first price guide. Before that, it was set in stone. If it was after World War II, it was not a Golden Age comic. Now, next one up is Action Comics number 454. I don't think I have this. And it's worth about $4 in this condition. Just here browsing, if I may quote the J-Bug. Hello, YouTube. There you go. This one probably will end up in my collection. It's a really nice copy of Superman's Girlfriend, Lois Lane, number 56. Overstreet listed for about $20. And you can buy them on eBay for about $5 or $10. But that's because the people that are selling on eBay don't understand the value of the Lois Lane books. And then I have a copy of number 74. Again, about $20 from Overstreet and about $5 from eBay. Like I said, I don't yet own these books. Next is Walt Disney's The Phantom Blot. This is issue number 7, so this is the last one in the series. And Overstreet had this at $9, and eBay had it at about $12. Now, these eBay prices I'm quoting, those are sold prices and not what people are asking for, but what it has sold for. Then I have from King Comics, Phantom number 18. Overstreet listed for around $15 in this condition, and eBay listed for about $10. Oh, I think you'll like the next one too. Or the next 3 you'll probably get a kick out of. We have Super Mouse number 43 from 1958. So this is early Silver Age. And it's listed for between $5 and $8, depending on who you look at, whether it's Overstreet or eBay. Then I have Mighty Mouse number 82 from 1959. And this one shocked me. I thought this one would be worth something. But eBay lists it for $9 and Overstreet lists it for $11. So it's not worth as much as I thought it might be. That's from 1959. Next up, another Mighty Mouse. And I'm trying to look at the price. Okay, I've got it. Mighty Mouse number 33 from 1952. Overstreet listed it for 30 and eBay has sold it for 25. Figured Jerry would like this one. No Disney stuff except for the Phantom Blot, and that kind of disappointed me. I like Disney. We have Little Audrey Comics, number 41. No date on this one. But judging by the fact that it says 10 cents, it was probably in the 50s. $8 Overstreet and about 20 on eBay. Then Playful Little Audrey number 3. And this one's worth about $8 regardless of which way I go on it, whether it's Overstreet or eBay. They both had it about $8. I like her making the donuts. That's kind of cool. This next one has a really bad spine roll in it, and I found that very disappointing. It's from Standard Comics from 1953. Overstreet lists it for about $40, and eBay's been selling them for over $100. If I do decide to buy them, and I probably will, I'm definitely going to be doing a spine roll. I'm going to be fixing the spine roll on this one. And that's probably all I'll do to it, is just work on the spine roll. Because other than that, it looks to be in pretty nice shape. Well, of course, press it. And go over it with cotton round to clean off any surface dirt. Then from Atlas Comics, not the 50s Atlas comic, the 70s Atlas comic, there's a copy of Vicky number 1. The 4 issues of Vicky are pretty hard to come by. I have all 4 of them, but this one, I'll have to check this and see if it's better than the one I have. I don't think it is. I think the one I have is about a 9.6 or a 9.8. This one, I would put it in a fine condition, so maybe an 8 or an 8.5. Overstreet about $15 and eBay about $25 on that. They're all reprints. So. And the last thing he brought, because he knew that I was collecting PC comics, and he had 3 PC comics, so he brought Silver Star number 3, number 4, and number 5. And of course, I have a full run of the Silver Star. So that's that. He did bring one other thing, but I'm not buying it from him. I'm going to sell it for him, which means the price that I give on it on Friday night on Horizon Picks channel, and there he is right there. He just popped in. And I'm sure he's going to put the link up. But the price that I give on this on Friday night will be the price I have to get for it, because I'm giving them the whole amount. And it's Superman and Spider-Man, Marvel Treasury Edition, number 28. And of course, I have a copy already. So that I'll be offering on Friday night on Horizon Picks channel. And right now I'm thinking that in the $35 to $40 range, probably 40, because it's a pretty nice copy. A couple of other things I'm going to be offering up on Friday night is this Spider-Man magazine, #1 and #2. So I'll be offering those on Horizon Picks channel on Friday night as well. Now that I've shown you what I'm thinking about buying, let me show you what I pressed. Nothing super great on this one, but I like them. We've got, and all but a couple of these are going to go in my collection because they're out of my collection, so they'll go back in my collection. We've got Superman's Girlfriend, Lois Lane, 62. Commandy #3. I went ahead and pressed this one because it needed it. I felt like it needed it. But this one will be up for sale on Friday night as well. So I'll just stick that with those other ones. Superman's Girlfriend, Lois Lane, #63. #92. Here's one Jerry might like, if he's still here. It's not in the best condition in the world. It's got a lot of stress on the cover, a lot of creases, but it is nice and flat now that I've pressed it. And that's Terry Toon's Giant Summer Fun book #102. Swamp Picker, glad to see you. For my Classics Illustrated collection, I have Kim by Rudyard Kipling. I really have to figure out what Classics Illustrated I have and which ones I'm missing. That is not a first print, by the way. Then we have issue #3 of Sergio Aragon's Action Speak. And I looked through this page by page. You can't really read it because there's no words. But by the same token, the pictures tell the story, which Sergio is really good at. Then I have Challengers of the Unknown, 21. I was going to wash this and try to get the stain out, but then I decided, nah, I'm just going to press it. Just going to clean it and press it. And it turned out pretty nice. And if you watched the video I did last week, then you probably have seen this one before. Detective Comics, #441. This one, of course, is the one that I took the cover off, did the tear seal, and reinforced the spine, and then put it back together. Then we have Archie, #329. That one looks a whole lot better than what it did. It was kind of wavy, but it isn't anymore. Nice and flat now. And we've got American Flag, #25. I bought almost a full run from Patrick Murphy. And even though most of them don't need pressing, I'm pressing them anyway. Because I have this wild idea that everything that goes in my collection from now on should get pressed. This is #26. This is Robinson Crusoe. And I can't remember if this is issue #1 or issue #2. But it's an early issue. It's a low grade, but it's nice and flat now. Came out pretty nice. I think that's #1. And I think this is #4. Zorro, unfortunately, someone drew on him. And it looks like they were using a magic marker that was almost out of ink. And I could not get any of that off at all. I probably could with alcohol, but I'm not putting alcohol on a comic book because alcohol and comic book ink do not mix. It's got creases, but it's nice and flat. We have the Frogmen. I think this is number 4 or maybe number 2. I don't remember. That's from Dell. Because once Dell and Gold Key split, Gold Key took all the good stuff. Dell was left scrambling to get other stuff before they just finally quit publishing comics in the 70s. This next one was moldy, bad. I washed it. I cleaned it. I pretty much sterilized it. The cover is in really bad shape now, but there is no mold left on this comic. And that is Savannah's Girlfriend, Lois Lane, number 51. I'll offer it up for sale. I doubt anybody's going to buy it. It's not going to be real expensive. The important thing is it's no longer dangerous to people. That one is going to go up for sale. Then I have Superboy. I can't read the number because there's so much damage to the upper part of this comic. I did not wash this. I did clean it and press it. I think it's like 172 or something like that, but I'd have to open it up to look. Again, nice and flat, nice and clean. I think this is number 24, Magnus Robot Fighter 4000 AD. The good one, the one by Gold Key. I think this is like number 42 or number 24 or something like that. I don't remember. Then I have Mystery Tales, number 17. This, when I first saw this cover, I thought, wow, that looks like Steve Ditko, but it isn't. It's Orlando, I believe it's Orlando. And then I have American Flag, number 27. This one turned out really nice. It has one small little dimple here from the spine crease that I didn't get out. I got to work on that. I know I can do it. Actually, I take it back. I did get it out. I can still see the crease, but it doesn't go in. It doesn't. There's no dimple anymore. It's just the color break. And that's what I pressed. So some neat stuff. I hope you recognized it. I bought enough of them from you. So what do I have for Lost and Found today? Well, I'll tell you. I found a tub of stuff that I'm not sure what's in it. So I figure we'll look through it. Starting with, I'm going to take this out of the little bag I have it in. These are Mars Attacks premium cards. And there were 4 of them in the set. And I have all 4. And I believe they probably go for around $10 for this set. So I'll probably offer that up for sale on Friday as well. Now let's see what we got here. We've got something that's dirty. It's a 1971 El Camino from Johnny Lightning. I'll have to clean that up and put it on eBay, I think. But I'm going to clean it up anyway, and maybe I'll offer it Friday night too. I don't know. Not from me, but I wouldn't be surprised. This is from 1989. I'm going to go ahead and, this is the way I used to put things in my store. But I'm going to go ahead and open it up so we can see what it is. It's a Batman, which means I can probably get about $10 for it off eBay. It's still in its original packaging. Oh yeah, this is one of the Batman with a suction cup on it. And it's in its original packaging, which is kind of cool. So that's kind of neat. I have, I'm going to open this one up too. This is a PVC figure from 1990. And it's She-Hulk. Too bad I didn't find that about 6 months ago. It would probably go for $20 or $25. As it is, I'm still thinking in the $10 range for stuff like that. I've sold these before. I must have had a boatload of them. I found another Joker. I've sold some of these. I sent one to I have a bag of spiders. I used to buy stuff like this in bulk and then put it in a little bucket next to my cash register, and people would take them and take stuff like this instead of change. So yeah, there's like 74 spiders in there. This is a McDonald's toy. Marvel Superheroes, Color Changing Invisible Woman. That will probably move pretty good with the movie coming out. So, may offer that up for sale. Here's a couple of Star Wars Pez. Chewbacca and C-3PO. I can't read the dates on them. They do have dates on them, I just can't read it. Oh, this is kind of neat. If you look at it this way, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's Darth Vader. But if you turn it, it's Yoda. So we'll have to clean that up a little bit. All this stuff I need to clean up some. It's a Power Ranger figure. PVC figure. I guess it's a Power Ranger. Looks like a Power Ranger. If I list it, I'll list it as Power Ranger-like. This is Burger King Backstreet Project. And that's still in the original packaging. No idea what it is. More applause fun from 1989. And this has been in this little bag for many, many years. And it is also in its original package. It's Joker with a suction cup. I think I'm going to try to flatten that box out. But inside of it, I'm not going to take the whole thing out. I'll just take the instructions out and show you. Bomar Monk. Box is a little trashed. I'll see if I can flatten it out and make it a little better. And then maybe I'll offer that up for sale on some platform or the other. This is a Spider-Man ball. That is from, I can't find it. I don't see any writing on it to tell me the date. But yeah. I think I got that when I worked at a toy store. I don't think I did a mail away on that. Because I also have the display, the acrylic display for it. Now this is a Star Wars trilogy. It's one of those little boxes that shows different scenes depending on how you look at it or how you open it. Kind of neat. That's from Burger King. I have the little bag for it, but the bag was open, so I took it out. I'll never get it back in that little bag. We just scratched the surface. This is, oh, a C-3PO mug. Heavy, too. This is from 1992, from Applause. Maybe I should save some of these for May the 4th. Probably not. There's a Kip Killigan talking keychain from Small Soldiers. Not in the best shape in the world. The packaging is little, but it's unopened. I think this was a McDonald's toy. Yep. Catwoman in her cat car. Gadget. But his head doesn't stay up, but his feet do. I can probably fix that. I think all of these need to be cleaned before I sell them, so I know what I'm doing tomorrow, even though it's going to be a little chilly. I have the cart for him somewhere. There's some ink or something on him. come off on my hand. Yeah, I'll have to clean that up. I have a box to put this stuff in, and I'm setting it over here instead. What else we got? Gonzo's paddle boat. Definitely needs a clean, but it's cool. Yeah, it's like I was saying, all that stuff needs to be cleaned up. Some of it I will be offering on Friday night. I have no idea what this is, but it looks like somebody can fit inside of it because it has all these little parts that open up. So, and it says Napier on the inside. So I don't know. I'll take a picture of it and check it out on eBay or on Google with pictures and see what I can find out. What else we got in here? Anything good? Apparently, you can. This one makes different pictures also. This is from episode 1. But apparently, you can twist it around to make different pictures. I don't want to break it. Yeah, it just makes the 2 pictures. This is a 1991 Cadillac from Hot Wheels, and it's still in an old case that I put it in 1990, in the 1990s. I think I got this around 1995. So it's still in that case. That's better. Oh my goodness. Pokemon keychain display. I am very tempted to sell this as is, with all the different keychains. So, because none of the keychains have been sold. It's McDonald's. I'm not sure what year. Just says manufactured for McDonald's. So I imagine that's it's got to be either Lion King or Jungle Book. I suspect Jungle Book. I'm probably wrong. Okay, this is cool. It's the it's got a little button like you push to open it up. Pretty sure that's from Gargoyles. And it's a wind up. Does it work? I think it'll work once I clean it. This is 1993 Hot Wheels. Means it's probably McDonald's. It doesn't say. It just says Hot Wheels, 1993 Mattel Inc. China. But if you turn the key, the doors pop open. Well, one of them does anyway. Both of them are supposed to. But like I said, once I clean these up, they'll probably be fine. I think this was a candy dispenser. Oh. Okay, that's where all that nastiness was coming from. It's got candy in there that's like 30 years old and it's melted. Put it in some boiling water, it'll be fine. Here's a action figure. I know who that is, and I can't think of his name. He's part of Liefeld's thing from the 90s. Sea Serpent, anyone? Yeah, it's from Youngblood, Shaft. This one, when he rolls along, these, I've seen these before. They're actually worth something. I have to look it up, though. This was a topper for a Valentine candy from many years ago. The Mickey Mouse fashion pin. Monogram Products Inc. Product made in the USA, does not say how old it is. And this is a McDonald's spy thing. McDonald's spy camera. Chicken McNuggets. I wonder if this works. It has a place for a battery. Don't know if it works or not. I have AA batteries somewhere, but I don't know where they are. So set that off to the side. Dilbert squeezies in the package with my old store sticker on it. This is 1997 Ford F-150 pickup from SS. That's actually in pretty good shape. It's got the tailgate comes down, the doors open. I guess that's around 1/48 scale. That'll sell. I'll sell that on eBay, no problem at all. More of that candy sticky, unfortunately. Mickey Mouse invitations. I don't know if I can clean that off or not. I haven't seen one of these in forever. And it lines up. And it works. How you doing, Diecast? This looks like a one of those mini bots or one of the little car ones. I know it. There we go. Yeah, GoBot. That's what I think it might be. G.I. Joe backpack. Might be from Storm Shadow. I'm not sure. And Toy Story dog. And this has a wind up also. And it does kind of work, but it needs to be cleaned. I've been looking all over for that. It goes to my Witchblade action figure. Been looking for that. Here's another one of those things that an action figure goes into. I really need to find out about these. This one says Phaeton on it. So, is that from Aliens, maybe? Exo Squad. There we go. I have 2 of those. That's good. It's Taco Bell. I didn't even know I had any Taco Bell toys. Nacho and Dog. Made in China. But it doesn't say what year. Kind of neat. I like that. Dig on this other side for a little bit. What's this? This is... Oh, I had a friend that used to do make earrings from Micro Machines figures. So there's a whole bag full of Micro Machines figures. Another 1989 Batman related figure, PVC from Applause. It's the Boy Wonder. Another PVC figure. I don't know who that guy is. I know it's not me, okay? No matter what you guys say, it's not me. But yeah, it's Magneto from the X-Men. And I believe that one's 1991. I don't know. I guess this has another part to it. This is from Ren and Stimpy, Meteos. And I guess it has another part that goes up to the top because it has a button down here. So, yeah. Hopefully I have the rest of it. A couple of figures, smaller figures that I'm not sure what go to. This one's missing a leg. Hopefully I have it somewhere. And a Baby Gonzo from Muppet Babies. More Muppet Babies stuff. Star Wars Episode 1. It's looks kind of like the old Rock'em Sock'em robots, but it's Jar Jar and a robot. And I have the little box for it too. I'll need to flatten that out and try to make it look a little more presentable. Candy dispenser. Wild Wild West, maybe? I don't know. It's a wind-up. And apparently it works. It moves forward and spins around. Then I got a bunch of these. Some of the stuff I'm just going to lump all together. This is supposed to have a tube with a squeeze ball on it. And I think when you squeeze the ball, it makes his leg jump up. But that's from Super Mario Brothers. Maybe it'll sell like that. I don't know. Little cat. I'll figure out something to do with that. Yeah. Very well worn Hulk PVC figure. Really well worn. I think this is another GoBot. But I'm not sure how this one works. I think it's supposed to be a motorcycle, so it's probably missing the wheel. Yeah, he's probably supposed to have wheels and he doesn't. That, I believe, goes to a He-Man figure, which I don't know if I have anymore because I sold a bunch of He-Man figures. Age of Dinosaurs, Mesozoic era, Brontosaurus, a Brontosaurus coin. Aluminum, I think. There's a Nickelodeon blimp that lines up and doesn't work. It might if I clean it. I actually have the tools I need to work on stuff like this. I think this is a cereal box toy here. This is Dino on skis. And I have no idea what that is, but it's PVC. Is that from Gargoyles? Pretty sure this one is Gargoyles. It's a whistle, but I ain't blowing it because it's too filthy. Porky's ghost catcher. I guess it's supposed to pop up when you roll it. I don't know. Oh, it needs to be cleaned pretty bad. I think when you push it down, it puts that out, and when you pop it, it ghost pops out. And I have a bunch of these little tops, spinny top things. And this, when I find these, I always am so disappointed because they never have the treads. And if you get the treads, it's impossible to put them on unless you remove the blade, and that's not an easy job. So that's a shame. The big bird, baby big bird. What is that? I have no idea what this is. Oh. Oh. Could it be? Yes, it is. Phantom rings from when the Phantom movie came out. I have 2 of them. That's cool. Of course, they're too small for me. This is a Mulan figure. It's the dragon in the package. It's just some kind of pin. Can't really see it. I hate taking these out of these small packages. Oh, yeah. Wolverine or Logan. I believe. Sure looks like him. Might not be. I'll have to look it up. I said I never know what I'm going to find in this box. But it's almost empty. I think that's one of those gargoyle spinny top things. It's from the Baby Dinosaur movie. Yeah, I don't think one will even fit on my pinky. Kind of neat to find stuff like that you don't know you've got, though. Oh, why can't I have the rest of it? It's Xena, Warrior Princess. And it's supposed to have a thing that flies up in the air. Is that Ghostbusters? I don't know. Is that a Ghostbusters item? or is it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Could be either one. Bug's Life. I think that one was from Hercules. Might be wrong. Probably am. I'll look them all up. That one from the same. So I think that is Hercules stuff. Dinosaur squirt gun. And I can feel it pushing air, so it works. I'm not sure on this one. Maybe Lady and the Tramp. I don't know. Definitely Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. R.I.P. Turtles. I'll have to clean that up. I'm sure somebody would be interested in getting that. Playmobil figure from SO. Those older Playmobil figures can surprise you. And the rest of it looks like mostly junk. Don't really see anything of interest in here after that. This guy, one of the dwarfs, in a bucket and a barrel. A filthy Easter troll. Yeah, the rest of it's just junk I need to throw away. You know, things like the replacement end for a water hose. Actually, I think I need one of those. And various guns and missiles from things. I'll figure them out. Kind of bummed that doesn't have the whirligig that goes on top of it. That would have been cool. That would have been nice to have. Oh well. Did not find the rest of this. That's kind of disappointing. Free cow and chicken toy inside, but there's no toy. So, or it is there. Maybe I did see a cow or a chicken in here. that's about it for those. I'll clean this up. I bet you I can, I'll probably get $10 or $15 for that little item there once I clean it. So, a lot of interesting things, I think. I never know what I'm going to find when I dig up one of those little boxes like that. This is a real shame. That bugs me. I'll take some hot water and maybe a sponge and see if I can't get that off. But then I don't think it's any good because it looks like it's gotten wet. There's one way to find out. I'm just going to go ahead and open it. Oh, they're good. Walt Disney Productions, Gibson's Greetings, Inc. I have to look those up. Yeah, the little envelopes aren't any good. Those are all sealed. But maybe press the cards and maybe I can get a couple of dollars out of the cards. You never know about stuff like that. You don't know what's going to sell until you try to sell it. The rest of that crap I'll just throw away. I did have my coffee. Didn't drink it. Found this too. It says Mutant Lover. So the safety pin on it is a little rusty. I found it on the floor when I was cleaning out one of the rooms that I hadn't cleaned out yet. That I decided they weren't going to do anything to. So some of the stuff that I had in that room, I cleaned out the room. I cleaned all the mud and crap out of it back when I had the flood. Right after that, I cleaned it out. But some of that stuff like that was under that was in the bottom drawer. It wasn't really on the floor, but it was in the bottom drawer of my dresser, which got water in it. And I had kind of cleaned it out, but I hadn't really gone through it, and that was in there. So yeah, that's some neat stuff. I'll go through this stuff one more time. I'm going to offer all this stuff up for sale on Friday. Those 4 Mars Attacks cards, I'll be offering those. The Lois Lane 51, I'll be offering that. Kind of rough shape, nice and flat though, and has no mold because I got rid of all of that. That took me 9 days to do because it got into the 20s, and I can't very well clean stuff when it's in the 20s. Commandy number 3, been pressed. Really nice, really nice shape now. Be offering that again. The Spider-Man magazine number 2 and Spider-Man magazine number 1. I'll probably be offering those up. And then DC and Marvel present Marvel Treasure Edition number 28, Superman and Spider-Man. I'll be offering that. All of those I will definitely be offering up for sale on Friday on Horizon Picks channel. This one, if anybody buys it, I have a price in mind. I have to take that price. Can't do anything with it because it does not belong to me. I'll be selling that for a friend of mine. And maybe some of those toys I showed, maybe I'll offer a few of those too. I don't know. We'll have to check it out and find out. Anybody got any questions? If not, think I'm going to close it down if nobody has anything to talk about or nobody has any questions. Those little action figures, Patrick said those may go in the Exo Squad. They're too small to fit in the Exo Squad. I've already tried. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Card Shop. Always glad to see you. Anyway, I guess that's going to be it. Everybody have yourself a great week. We'll see you on Friday night on Horizon Picks channel. He did post a link to it earlier. If I can find it. There it is. Make sure you go check that out. I also have that in the description down below. The link down is in the description down below. If you want to help out my channel, you can always buy me a cup of coffee. Next week, I'll be on twice. I'll be on Wednesday night on this channel. And then I'm starting a second channel just for sales. So I don't know if I can go live on that right away. I might have to wait and post a few videos regular until I get enough subs. But I'll be sending that out through Instagram, and I'll also post a link on that to all of my videos. And I may do another. I'll try to do a little more cleaning on this, in case you missed it. I posted part 3, and then I posted part 2. Part 2 was the excerpt from 2 weeks ago where I did it live right here. Yeah, that's what we've got. 50 subs, you can go live. What about when you're doing it on from StreamYard though? Is it still 50 subs if you're going through StreamYard? I'll have to check that out. Anyway, like I said, I'll send it out to everybody so that you know where to go and what to do, and sub it up for it's based on your channel. Okay. All right. Appreciate the information, Card Shop, or Ryan. And like I said, we'll see you next Friday on Horizon Picks channel. Have yourself a great rest of the week. And yeah, see you then. Bye.